Welcome, everybody. We are so excited to kick off the Snap Partner Summit. Thank you so much for joining us today. How's everyone doing? This year, we're doing things a little bit differently. We've brought together our Snap Partner Summit with LensFest. And LensFest is our annual get-together for lens developers, creators, and hobbyists. And we're so excited for the first time, we've got everybody here together today. So. We feel so fortunate to be able to serve over 850 million people all around the world. Including more than 100 million Snapchatters who have joined us since the last Partner Summit. So welcome. Thank you. We built Snapchat differently to bring people together with their friends and family. And independent research shows that Snapchat improves well-being and strengthens relationships. Yeah. So we decided to do a little bit of our own research this year, and we searched far and wide. We looked all over for Snapchatters with the longest streaks to hear how Snapchat has helped support their relationships with one another. Let's take a look.
I think when we started, it was more of just a streak. And then once our sister passed away this past year, it took on a whole new meaning of making sure each other is okay in every aspect of the word okay. It became just a lifeline.
Hi, we're the Crabtree family.
We're the Joiners.
And our Snap streak is 2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
3,426 days.
Proud of my kids. For me, Snapchat is my way of communicating how much I love them.
I love that morning connection of my daughter.
I wouldn't be the woman I am today without you.
You know, we've been through lots of things in our lives. After we had our daughter, it was really hard for us to adjust.
I didn't have any words, I didn't have any power, I didn't have any strength.
And I was just having a day where everything was just going wrong, and you sent me a video of Hallie saying, "Night, night, Daddy."
Give Daddy a kiss.
And I was sitting in my office at work, and I teared up.
Say I'm at 20%. He's like, I got you. Like, I'll lift you up, either in the chat or just like a video.
I feel like it's those smaller moments, the most obscure events that you wouldn't necessarily think deserve a celebration.
Our dad falls asleep on the couch all the time, and that is one of our #1 things to Snapchat to each other is the different poses Dad falls asleep in.
Because I use all the silly lenses, because I'm willing to put myself in whatever character or dancing lion or whatever it may be, it's me. This is me, like it or not.
And they're not always great pictures. We said when the snaps aren't always our best look, but we make sure that we're connected, and I'm proud of that.
It is a diary, a journal, a keepsake. Like, it is so much more than just a daily picture. It's communication, it's love, it's connection, it's support.
Yeah, we're not doing it to go back and forth with each other. It's so that we're communicating with each other.
So it's really nice to know that I can be authentic and transparent with you guys in that way through all of the struggles that we have.
Don't think this is silly. Don't think that this is meaningless. The fact that you're willing to step into this world and be a part of it and do it on a daily basis.
It just makes it so much easier for us to be us.
I also feel like 100% understood.
You're not so sure.
It doesn't actually ever feel like we're really apart, which is so important.
Yeah.
And you just start. Just start. See where you go.
So we have some very special guests with us today. Where's the Crabtree family? Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Missouri. There they are on the big screen. Today marks 2,886 days that they've been together, staying in touch on Snapchat. And Mrs. Crabtree, a very happy belated birthday to you. So thank you so much for being here. Now, we know we have a big responsibility to our community, and we are determined to make a positive impact. That's why we're partnering with Common Sense Media to develop a first-of-its-kind program that educates families about online harms. And with Safe and Sound Schools, we're providing educators with toolkits that help support the safety and well-being of students online. We are so grateful for the opportunity to work together with all of you to serve the Snapchat community. Thank you so much. Now, let's get this show on the road. The team has been working so hard. We've got a ton of great stuff to share with all of you today. So I'd like to introduce you to Cece, our head of product, to talk about what's new on Snapchat.
Thank you so much, Evan. Snapchat is built for relationships. And that's why we opened the camera, so you can instantly capture a snap and share it with your friends to kickstart a chat. That's why the Snap Map is focused on your friends and the places they love. That's why Stories and Spotlight are designed to spark conversations and community. But when we take a step back, there are really three things we all use our phones for every day: communicating with friends and family, taking pictures, and entertainment. So that's why we recently began testing Simple Snapchat, a new, simpler version of Snapchat organized around these three things: chatting, snapping, and watching entertaining videos. With this streamlined design, as always, you'll open to the camera to take a snap. On the left is chat, but now with stories at the top of conversations, because sharing and replying to stories is part of how we all communicate. And with Snap Map, now accessible right here, it's easy to translate conversations into real-world plans. And on the right, we've centralized entertainment into a simplified viewing experience that combines stories and Spotlight videos in one place based on your interests. We're testing now with a select group of Snapchatters around the world and look forward to sharing more as we continue to evolve this new Snapchat experience. So now let's take an even closer look at how it works. So Snapchat has always opened to the camera, so that the first thing you see is your world. So you can easily take and share a snap with friends. Snapping changed the way people communicate by making it easy to talk with pictures. Instead of texting my friends I'm pregnant, I snapped them. And when they responded, they said it all with a lens. The augmented reality technology we pioneered 9 years ago that transformed the way we all express ourselves visually. And now with AI, we are revolutionizing the way Snapchatters express themselves once again. Just select an AI-powered lens on the carousel and tap to go back in time, to relive the 90s, to live out your pro tennis dream, or to get a glimpse of the future with this new grandparents lens launching globally today. In the future, I guess I'm a host of the Great British Bake Off. Even just a few months ago, you had to upload a bunch of selfies and wait minutes to get an AI image that looked like you. But now, thanks to our breakthrough One Snap technology, Snapchatters can generate an AI snap of themselves in seconds. It's AI made simple and fun. And you can do it with friends too. So for example, with the Our Kid lens that uses AI to combine your features, my husband Henry and I got a sneak preview of who we're expecting to join our family any day now. Cute. And AI has been helping me in other ways too. I can now snap my AI to learn more about this funky flower. And we're not just bringing AI to the camera, we're bringing it to memories too. Snapchatters save over 900 million snaps every day to remember their favorite moments. And now, with a swipe up from the camera, you can view memories in full screen and see collages and video mashups of your favorites. AI will even act as a personal creative director, adding captions and lenses to memories, giving you a whole new reason to share. And you'll also see totally new AI snaps inspired by your friendships and special moments, like this one I sent to my friend and colleague Katerina to say happy birthday. These special AI snaps rely on a brand new feature called My Selfie that lets Snapchatters create and manage their Snap AI identity. After onboarding their selfie, Snapchatters can see themselves in AI-generated images, and with easy toggles, they can choose to see themselves with friends too. And today, we are also introducing a new AI video generation tool for creators available from the web to start. Select creators in our early beta can make engaging videos with AI from a simple prompt. It's incredible. And we know it's important for our community to be informed when AI is being used to generate content. So we use icons and context cards to let you know when a snap is made with Snap AI. But now let's take a closer look at how Snapchatters are using AI to have fun with their friends.
Good morning. I gotta send this to Steph.
What the? So much has happened since I've seen you. We aged. 93 years. What have you been doing?
I'm a tennis player now, professional.
I've been doing good too. I'm a model.
Oh, I'm the chef.
I'm on a sitcom.
Oh my God, I look so hot there. Ooh.
I'm a pizza girl.
Oh, this picture reminds me I gotta start that law firm.
Should we fire up that PJ?
Oh, look at us laying in the grass. We're probably getting ticks.
Also, I got a new dog.
Oh, you should add your dog to your map.
Bailey! Oh, that's a good girl. Beautiful. Okay, you're on the map, Bailey. Do you want to hang out?
We gotta get together. It's been too long.
Why don't we hack into mainframe or go to the airport and
Sit on these suitcases. Actually, jokes aside, do you want to get lunch?
come down to my Irish restaurant? It's got 2 stars, but I tell you, it'd be a good time.
I'm the owner of a restaurant that you may want to try out. It's just classic American food.
Yeah, I could serve you a little something.
No carb.
Lots of carbs. I know, Brian. I know you like the broccoli cheddar soup.
I'm gonna wear this.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just keep on what I have as well.
Hi. I'm obsessed with that picture you sent of you in that Renaissance hat. Hi, baby girl.
That's a baby girl. When's the last time I saw you?
Last night.
Yeah.
AI is changing how we communicate with our friends. And communication is, of course, what Snapchat is all about. So let's head over to the chat tab just to the left of the camera to see what else is new. So as I mentioned, stories are now right above my conversations with friends. That's because stories let me see what my friends and favorite creators are up to and reply to what they've shared. As you can see, you can now also jump into the Snap Map from here, making it easy to go from talking about plans to making them happen in the real world. 350 million Snapchatters visit the map every month, and soon With promoted places on the map, it will be easier than ever to find great spots to visit with friends. When you're posting, chatting, or making plans with friends, we know that you need to feel comfortable and safe expressing yourself. That's why, by default, we require you to be friends with someone or already have them in your contact book before you can communicate back and forth. And if you're under 18, we will warn you to block or remove someone right there in chat if we predict you've added someone who may not be your real friend. And while location sharing is always off by default until you choose which friends to share it with, there's no option to ever share your location with people you're not friends with. This all helps our community be themselves in every way across Snapchat, including their Bitmoji. With our latest 3D upgrades, Bitmojis are even more unique to you. I love how Bitmoji stickers really capture my expression in my conversations with friends. And with the new Bitmoji friendship poses, I can also see myself with a friend hanging out on our friendship profile. So here's me and product designer Soraya posing together, wearing the latest Bitmoji fashion. And for a night out on the town, we're sporting handbags from our upcoming partnership with Prada and Miu Miu. Or we can keep it casual with these new Snap Yellow Crocs that just launched today. Pretty good. And thanks to Snapchat Plus, friends can even see a little realistic Bitmoji of my dog, Merlin, appear by my side when I'm typing as well. Even beyond Bitmoji, everything about my chats is designed to be unique to my friendships. So take, for instance, my conversation with my best friend, Heather. Our wallpaper is customized with a photo from a recent trip to the beach, and the localized time zone lets me know it's getting late for her in London. But sometimes there is no replacement for getting a call, to hear someone's voice and see what they're up to. So we've spent the last year investing in our voice and video calling experiences. You can now keep chatting while on a call and leave a snap mail for when your friend doesn't pick up and you still want to leave a message with a snap. Altogether, we think these features make Snapchat the most authentic way to communicate with friends and family. And when we want to share our creativity even further, stories and spotlight videos give our community the most authentic way to express themselves to a broader audience. So now, let's head over to the right of the camera to where we watch content. We have always done content differently. For example, public creator videos are moderated before they reach a large audience. And we take a privacy-first approach. Friends can't see the videos you favorited, and you have control over who can see the content that you create. And for parents of Snapchatters under 18, we also offer content controls and additional tools through our Family Center that provide insight into how their teen is using the service. With this new, simpler Snapchat, when you swipe to the For You tab, you will see stories and spotlight videos together in one place, full screen, and recommended based on your interests. This new viewing experience is powered by our first ever unified recommendation system that makes for our most personalized experience yet. Videos from friends are prioritized, so you'll never miss your friend's outfits of the day. Recommendations are based on what you love sharing with your community, what's trending among your circle, and of course, what you love to watch. So, for example, my Snapchat knows I'm always looking for new outdoor activities to try around LA. Across every screen, I am so excited about how this new version of Snapchat helps our community focus on what matters most: relationships, chatting with friends and family, snapping them through the camera, and watching and sharing stories and spotlight videos together. I'll now pass it to Brooke to talk about how we are supporting creators on Snapchat. Thank you.
Relationships are at the core of every experience on Snapchat. So naturally, relationships are at the heart of our content experience, whether you're the one making snaps or watching videos created by the community. Snapchat encourages people to strike up a conversation, and it's inspiring to see our community feel so comfortable sharing their lives. Over the last year, over 1 billion snaps are shared publicly every month by our community, creators, and media partners. That's a lot of creativity. That's why we're so excited that Simple Snapchat makes it even easier to explore and discover the most relevant videos from across Snapchat. See Olympic gymnast Suni Lee sharing her life outside of training. Right after that, taking the latest breaking news from the Wall Street Journal and then a glimpse at life in Sydney. It's easy to create, watch, and chat about it all on Snapchat, making you feel closer to the world around you and closer to the people you care about most. Snapchat is where creators can be themselves, and our creator community has grown tremendously this year. Yes. Creators in countries all around the world are showing off their talents in entertaining videos and sharing a candid look at a day in their lives. Over the last year, creators garnered trillions of views on the snaps in their stories, and now more than 500 million people watch Spotlight videos. Creators constantly tell us that they feel most connected to their fans on Snapchat. Opening to the camera keeps them in the moment, encouraging them to share an authentic look at a day in their lives and driving a culture of realness. And our community tells us that watching videos from creators on Snapchat feels personal. We're thrilled to make it even easier to foster those important relationships and engage with their friends and fans. To start, we've simplified the profile design so that Snapchatters aged 16 and older have the option to easily toggle between their personal and public accounts. If you want to connect with real friends, personal. And if you choose to reach a wider audience, public. Snapchatters have control over their information, and for Snapchatters aged 16 and 17, the highest privacy and safety settings are on by default. So many of Gen Z aspire to have a career in content creation, and it's never been easier to kick off your creator journey on Snapchat. In fact, the number of creators posting publicly has more than tripled over the past year. Just ask Brooke Monk, who started using Snapchat at 16 to chat with friends, then began using her public profile to post about life and love, and now has over 3.5 million followers on Snapchat. And for established creators, collabs just got a whole lot easier. Now, when a fellow creator, fan, or brand mentions you in a public story, you can repost it for your whole audience to see. Simply go to the activity center from your profile and tap Add to Story. That's it. Pin your favorite snaps to the top of your profile so that new viewers can immediately get a sense of the type of videos you create and then follow for more. Creators can also share their content across services. Looking for a little inspiration? Templates make it even easier to create videos from your memories and camera roll. Stay in the moment and post a recap of your once-in-a-lifetime vacation when you're ready. And they all come soundtracked with music from some of the top artists in the world, as well as artists on the rise whose songs may become your new favorite. Every day, there are nearly 15 billion interactions between creators and their fans on Snapchat. Creator Julia Raleigh put it best when she said, "Community on Snapchat is a deep connection. It's not just a look and a swipe." That's because the community creators are able to build on Snapchat are made up of real people who care about your journey. The Replies feature is one of creators' most loved ways to engage with fans and create a close community. This enables Snapchatters to reply directly to a creator snap. The creator can then turn that message into a photo or video response. Creators have control over the types of messages they receive to help them keep interactions respectful and fun. Rapper DDG is sharing an intimate look at life as a new dad. Fans love his use of the Replies feature to answer their questions. Just in the first half of this year, DDG garnered over 3 billion views on the snaps in his story. We are constantly rolling out new features to scale these conversations. Have friends visiting from out of town and not sure what to do? Add our question sticker to a snap to prompt story viewers to send you suggestions. Then share a look at the awesome day you plan. By the way, I recommend a nice stroll down Venice Boardwalk. Our suite of editing and creative tools have helped to support an ecosystem where there are a lot of opportunities to find success. Emerging artists have had tens of millions of videos created with their music on Snapchat via the Sounds tool. This has fueled discovery as they build a fan base. For example, the snaps created with global Punjabi artist Diljit Dosanjh's song Has Has have over 500 million views globally. And over 130 million spotlight videos were created this year featuring lenses made by our talented community of lens creators, proving that there is an audience for all of your talents. It's inspiring to see creators of all kinds get rewarded for their stories and spotlight videos, all while being themselves. Gianna Christine is a creator on the rise, known for sharing a day in her life as she navigates New York City. Her community can't get enough, with Snapchatters frequently spending more than 10 minutes watching her stories, and she's been able to earn over six figures in our Stories Revenue Share program. Just Riyadh is one of the most popular creators in France. Since 2018, he's been snapping his daily life in Paris, using rewards from Snapchat to support his travels around the world, bringing his big sense of humor along the way. And Nutshell is one of hundreds of creators who received 6 figures from Snapchat over the last year. His short-form animated comedy videos have been viewed over 75 million times in the past 3 months. We're excited that now creators have more opportunities to build their business on Snapchat by partnering with brands in a way that feels authentic to their voice. Our Snapstar Collab Studio accelerates partnerships between creators and brands, and we're making it easier for professional creators to get discovered. Through our preferred partners and new self-serve tools, creators can choose to show off their engagement and demographic data to brands. And soon, they'll be able to share this information directly with any advertiser on Snapchat. Let's hear what some of our top creators have to say about their experience on Snapchat.
Honestly, there's no greater satisfaction than making a video, posting it, seeing the views and being like, I did it. Like, I did it. Like, people are connecting with this thing that I made. And there's no better feeling.
There's no question of who I am. I can just let the walls down on Snapchat. Everything just comes so naturally.
Snapchat is a space where it just didn't feel like I had to edit or I didn't have to force anything. It just adds confidence because you're finding out who you really are.
The one thing that has stayed so consistent in my life is that drive to create. Any avenue that it leads me down where I can still be myself creating, that is where I want to be.
I think Snapchat just like breeds a completely different bond between creator and viewer. I don't really have to hide any aspects of myself. People are there. I don't really have to hide any aspects of myself. People are there to see you, whereas all the other platforms, I don't really have to hide any aspects of myself. People are there to see you, whereas all the other platforms, they're maybe just scrolling and they happen to see you, but they're not really there for you.
When you see Kelly on Snapchat, you are gonna get the fun, the mess-ups, the mommy life. If I'm gonna be authentic, I need to go all the way. Putting up the camera and then we're rolling.
That level of connection and authenticity, I don't really put anywhere else besides Snapchat.
And people were like, wow, I would have never gotten to experience this. And I think that just made me interested in doing more crazy stuff so that I could be like, oh my goodness, like let me bring people along that experience.
People's jaws drop.
Oh, that's what I like. That's what I like. We're proud that each year we pay out hundreds of millions of dollars to our creator community, rewarding them for sharing their talents and celebrating that we're all unique. Next, Sophia will share how partners are using AR and creative tools to transform the way our community experiences the world. Thank you.
For years, we've watched our partners push the boundaries of what's possible with augmented reality. They've helped us experience the things we care about in new ways, from art and science to sports and music, beauty and shopping, and everything in between. And what started with self-expression and iconic lenses like the puppy dog or vomiting rainbow has evolved to make those interests more shareable and immersive, and moments with friends become even more memorable. Today, over 300 million Snapchatters engage with augmented reality every day on average. Partners are inspiring people to use the Snapchat camera to see the world in a whole new way and helping them bond through immersive experiences. Because relationships are stronger when we share passions together, both on Snapchat and in the real world. Relationships are stronger when we share passions together, both on Snapchat and in the real world. Relationships are stronger when we share passions together, both on Snapchat and in the real world. Some of my favorite memories are days exploring museums with friends, and it doesn't get more iconic than the Louvre in Paris. So I was ecstatic when we partnered with them to unveil Egypt Augmented. This series of AR experiences reveals the materials, colors, and decorations of artwork from centuries ago. Visitors can simply scan a QR code to see these artworks resurrected from the bare stone, all on Snapchat. Or if you're visiting the